It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait. Saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape. College series here, gotta hear my name on draft day. AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case. Excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days. Gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play. Only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase. Offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams. I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days. Gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana pilling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team or rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty back here with some commentary, and we got ourselves a rain game, and yes, we know how these get. Might be in for an ugly one, and it looks like we're gonna have to restart it because the audio is clipping, unfortunately, always, for whatever reason, happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and screensaver up. Back out of this game here. I don't know why it always seems to happen to me every time I come back in the booth here. It just doesn't make any sense. Got to restart every game. It's one of the reasons why I don't like PC, man. All right, so let's go load this thing back up. In the meantime, how's everybody else doing, man? Appreciate you guys. And yep, I'm back here on Monday trying to come back to calling my usual game so I could take a little bit off of, Rob, and I've worked with my schedule a little bit to free up some space, for later on by doing a lot of my work on other days, cramming. But hopefully I'll be able to keep up the schedule so I can call those Monday, Thursday, and Sunday night games for you guys before Rob, so he doesn't have to do both all the time like he's been doing for the past 2 to 3 weeks.
Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to the guys who are here. Got Elijah Swan, Harvey McGee. Got Coach Baker, Cameron Reed, Stank Hacho, my boy. We got Tora Armstrong in the building, Coach Armstrong, and AR in the building as well. Jackson Russian, newly hired coach there for the Chicago Tigers. And yeah, hopefully this time the game won't be skipping with the audio here. I hate when that happens. Let's go ahead and load this thing up. What's good, yo? Yo, what's good, yo? Gotta adjust these settings as well, once again. See these things. Oh, settings there. Trying to see if I could turn the audio down as well from the game, because I know the game usually is extremely loud. All right, it seems like it kept up. Let me know if it's too low when we do get in the game, guys. What's going on, Jackson King? Appreciate you coming through. YouTube, Michael Lee. Just set up this game. Of course, had a little bit of technical difficulties with the audio. Trying to get that all situated. You guys won't hear any audio for a brief second, because I got to throw this cord in real fast. All right, should have everything just about set up here and about to hop into this game. I think I heard the clipping again. Hopefully that does not come back. If so, I'll restart it one more time and then might have to delay this game, unfortunately, which I'm not looking forward to doing. All right. About to load into this game. We got ourselves an SEC matchup here to kick off Week 8. And we got another one following this one. Tennessee and Alabama will be facing each other. As you get a look, the Florida Gators, 4-2 on the season, taking on the 3-4 LSU Tigers. Once again, the rain is back, so we didn't get rid of that. Still going to be a rain game here at Tiger Stadium, but the audio appears to be fixed, so the game is on. LSU coming off a victory last week, pretty dominant victory too over Iowa, beating them by 20 points, 34-14. And they're looking to get it done against a hot Florida team, a team that's been able to win 3 of their last 3 games. And so they've been on a hot streak. And this is an opportunity. I don't know if you guys saw on social media about a post put out there from Coach Dunn that there's a good chance that the winner of this could be competing. Well, Florida, if they get the dub here, they'll be the number 2 team in the SEC. So that's, I believe they already are the number 2 team in the SEC. But if LSU is able to upset Florida, I believe Alabama will have that chance to take that number 2 spot. We'll have to see. Wayne Diesel's going to be the focus player to look out for here. 130 rushing yards last week. Had himself a touchdown. Only 2 rushing touchdowns for Wayne Diesel all the season. So not a lot of end zone trips for him. We'll have to see if he can come up for his team this week as he did last. Ryan Kopasik is the main guy to look out here for LSU, though, because this offense, it flows through him. But with that being said, offense ready to get started after this kickoff return. Florida kicking it off to LSU. Goes in the end zone. He'll take a knee. And the offense going to get started at the 25-yard line. LSU trotting out onto the field. And Ryan Kopasik, as I talked about, is pretty much the make or break of this offense. It's either he's on or he's off. And usually when he's either, it results in a win or a loss straight like that. He's got to be on par with his skilled players. Just got to be able to make the throws. It's going to be tough to do it in the rain. Seen a lot of quarterbacks miss in these conditions. They're going to start out with a run, and a pretty solid one. Wayne Diesel going to pick up a nice little gain there. Let's go ahead and get a look at this LSU offense in depth. First looking at the line, Rosenthal, Hines, Shanahan, Bradford, and Deculus, and Gambino, Cooper, Diesel, Brandon, and Urker at the skill positions here for the Tigers. 3-yard gain on first down. Sets up a 2nd and 7. They'll run same play to the left side. It's going to be Dwayne Knox on the tackle. Let's go ahead and get a look at this Florida defense. First looking at the line. Bonds, Slayton, Dexter, and Brittingham. Linebackers, Childress, Adams, Wallace. Look out for Adams, leading the nation in tackles. We got Gore, Stewart Jr., Knox, and Wiley at the secondary position. Talked about Adams leading the nation in tackles so far here this season, but Dwayne Knox, that's a safety you don't want to try often. They're going to come out here, 5-wide empty set on 3rd and 3. Wide open. Brandon, gets the first down at the 45-yard line. And that's a great way to start out. Just a quick pass right over the middle, move the chains. That's what you want to do. Don't want to overthink things. We've seen a lot of quarterbacks do that this season, especially Ryan Kopasik. You got a wide open, big threat tight end over the middle here on the stick route. Quickly gets it out to him. Hopefully that builds up his momentum as this game carries on, because once again, that's what this offense is all about. It's getting Ryan Kopasik in a groove. Here goes a handoff, and they're going to hop all over Wayne Diesel there. They'll just get right back to the line of scrimmage. They'll set up a 2nd and 10 as they'll line up now here in the gun. Bunch formation to the right. Kopasik on the throw over the middle. There goes Brandon. Big tight end making the catch. Knocked down after a hit stick at the 48. As the LSU Tigers are across midfield. They'll go with some play action. Kopasik, he's got time. A lot of time. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off, trying to go to Gambino. But that is going to be a big play made there by strong safety Brad Stewart Jr. And LSU just trying to take that shot deep down the field. More so Ryan Kopasik. It looked like he had him beat late on the throw, though. You can see Gambino just trotting slowly in the back of the end zone. At least about 3 to 4 yards of space. But a late throw, nonetheless, resulting in this interception. You also see another target wide open there. Probably just not the best read for Ryan Kopasik. So that's going to be a turnover as Florida is going to take over at the 20-yard line. So the momentum coming to a halt for the LSU Tigers. And our first offensive look at Chris Jones and this Florida Gators offense trying to throw to Jalen Kirby there. It's great defense. And that's going to be a great matchup to look at. Jalen Kirby versus Robert Harper. Harper has been a lockdown corner this season. 2nd and 10. Looking to pass again. There's this one, and that's going to be caught by Walters out of bounds at the 27. So a nice 7-yard gain after the incompletion brings up now a 3rd and 3. As Jones, his 3rd straight pass attempt, looking to set up the screen. Jonathan Wise trotting out of the backfield. Going to lose some yards here. A loss of 4. LSU's defense will get the stop. You know how these games can turn out in these conditions, especially on Madden 20. I mean, a lot of sloppy play in the rain. Very rare that you see a game that results in high-scoring points on the board in these conditions. Right now, the interception, a good defensive stop. That's more so on the teams. Not really seeing anything with the conditions affecting too much of anything. But this punt, that was absolutely poor. Coming off the side of Crawshaw's foot there. That's probably got to be the worst punt I've seen this series. Talk about a shank. That was as shanked as a punt as you could have there. I formation. We'll go play action. Another shot over the middle of the field. This one almost intercepted once again. Dallas Kopasik with the risky back-to-back throws. He's 2 for 4. Can't afford to make those risky throws in a game as important as this. It will throw over the middle. That's going to be caught. Hagan Brandon breaking a tackle. First down, Tigers. His 3rd reception already here in this first quarter. Just runs a nice basic route over the middle on the zone defense. And Hagan Brandon is not your average tight end. There's a lot of beast tight ends in this college series, and Hagan Brandon is definitely one of them. Tough guy to bring down. Great hands, great speed. Just everything you're looking for out of the tight end position. It's just getting him the football, doing a good job getting him the ball early. We really want to see Kopasik spread the ball out to these other wide receivers that can make plays as well. And he's going to get Urkel involved here off the slant. That will result in a first down for LSU. So once again, LSU on the move. It's a 5-wide empty set. Four-man rush. That's going to be off the mark. And that's one thing you also see in the rain, a little bit of a glitch where running, the wide receiver just keeps running back to the ball, never attempts to catch it. So, misplay there for LSU. They're going to throw, and once again, back to Brandon. 4 catches for him today. That's going to pick up 5. They need 5 more here on 3rd down. He'll pass it. Hits him. That's going to be a 1st down. Raven Gambino is going to set up 1st and goal for the LSU Tigers. And they're looking to punch it in here. And it's at this stage, this point on the field, that you're looking to execute the best out of any other point of the field. You see a lot of teams really struggle to score, especially in this series with as great as defenses as we've seen so far in the red zone. LSU's got to be able to capitalize on this. Really want to see Wayne Diesel get a carry or 2 on these series of downs. We'll see if they'll go with that here on 1st. They'll actually look to pass an all-out blitz, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dwayne Knox. Was just talking about him, and it looks like it's going to be a house call to the 30, the 20, the 10-5. Touchdown Gators. 2 interceptions, and this one goes to the house, 88 yards. Just not the play you want to make there. And throwing into the flats, really baited in well by Dwayne Knox. Just talking about how you just cannot throw the ball in this generic safeties area. And an 88-yard interception. Trying to go back to Hagan Brandon. I mean, just looking too predictable here. Ryan Kopassik's got to just play a better game here. LSU down off a pick 6. Defense scores first. Like I said, would love to see them run Diesel in that situation. Too much passing going on, and the extra point is good. Florida leads it here 7-0. Make sure you guys tune in later on today, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be another SEC matchup as we have number 21 Tennessee taking on number 12 Alabama. Rob Roby will be calling that. So make sure you guys tune in. Right now you are watching Florida versus LSU. Number 10 versus number 17. Right now, Florida, they're looking pretty solid. I mean, we've seen some good drives, good plays being made from LSU here. Once again, the problem that they always seem to have in their losses is what we're seeing right here on the stat sheet. 6 of 10, 61 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the first 2 drives of this game. Ryan Kopassik has just simply got to play better. And they're going to look to pass for him. Just trying to get that momentum started early here. Hits a hook route there for a 1st down. That was his tight end out wide. They're going to run Diesel. And Diesel will get to the 39-yard line. A 4-yard gain on the play will set up a 2nd and 6. Oh, wow. Talking that whole time. Thought I took the graphic off. My bad, guys. Jesus. Play the bell. Oh, I'll play the music. Been out of the booth for a while, man. Go pass it. Pressure. Throws. That's going to be caught. And Urker's got a huge play up to the 25-yard line. That's a good play right there. It's wide open on the zone defense. And those have been his only main targets so far here today. Hagan Brandon and Brady Urker.
Down. 60 or.
1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Going to line up in the I formation. Play action. He sets his feet to throw. This is a wide open Brandon this time. And it's just missed. And they're just passing the ball too much right now with a struggling quarterback. So they try to run here with Telvin Cooper, the backup, in his first carry. Just 2 yards on the play. Now they've got no choice but to let Kopassik air this one out, trying to get the 1st down. 3-man coming in and throws it And a great tackle. Dwayne Knox just being everywhere. Pick 6 the previous drive. And a tackle to keep Quandre Toon short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th. It's just a great job tackling in the open field. It's a heavy trait that, RFL guys, scouts are looking for. Really got to be a secure tackler to be able to survive at the next level. And even at the college level as well. Seeing a lot of guys slip off. And here goes the field goal attempt. LSU is finally at least on the board. Cade York makes it 7-3. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League. Of course, you're watching the Relocation Football League. If you want to learn more about us, visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com. You can see January 1st, seeing a lot of guys trying to apply to be a player. Of course, applications at this point are closed. And we'll be looking to reopen those as usual on January 1st for next season's college series. It's the only entrance you have in getting into the RFL at some point. Chris Jones walking out onto the field here. 7-3 ball game. Offense not accounting for those points, though. He'll come out here in the shotgun. Andres Garcia here, right out wide in the slot. And they'll run Jonathan Wise, who just appears to be trotting every time he gets the football out of the backfield. Not sure what's going on with him. We'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Offset I formation. Down a run play. Bounces to the outside. Trying to put on a move. Seen a lot more pep in his step on that carry. As he'll pick up 7. They're going to come out here emptying it out. Got stacked wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Chris Jones throws. That's going to be deflected. There's a flag on the field. What is this going to be? Holding on the offense. And, of course, your LSU going to decline that to bring up that 4th down and force the punt. And that's what they'll do. And I am not sure what is going on with this punter. Florida, man, this guy is bombing these punts. And I don't mean that in a good way at all. This has been horrible punting from Jeremy Crawshaw. Oh, yeah, I am just in awe how bad these punts have been. I'm not sure if it's the conditions. I haven't seen LSU do that. But, of course, I don't think they've had the punt. Yeah, they haven't had the punt so far here today. I formation, play action. Doing a lot of this. Going to connect on it this time. Hagan Brandon getting the bulk of the receptions here. He'll have a 1st down at the 32. And hopefully these punts by Crawshaw isn't going to be, the entire game. Because this is just going to give LSU significant field position every time out onto the field offensively, which is going to help out a struggling quarterback like Ryan Kilpatrick.
What we got? What up? What we got?
He'll throw and close to a 1st down. Hagan Brandon again, just a heavy dose of him. Florida's going to have to find some way to try to slow him down. Seems to be the sole target right now for LSU. They'll come out here in the eye and see if they give it to Diesel. No, they'll still look to pass. Throws, and that's going to be caught by Brady Urquhart. Good job holding on to that after taking a huge shot. He catches 55 yards, and here goes Diesel. Key block, trying to get outside, tackled just a yard or 2 short of the 1st down. It's a great job by generic cornerback Ron Wiley. 8-yard gain will bring up a 2nd and 2. They're going to look to pass for it in the red zone again, and that's just a bad pass. But it was airtight defense. Didn't want to risk anything there. 3rd and 2. Got to give this to 15. They're going to look to pass instead, and it's an incomplete pass. Not sure what's going on. This terrible play calling here by the offensive coordinator. There's no reason you should not run this ball with Wayne Diesel. And all of Wayne Diesel's runs have simply just been to the outside. You gotta run them up the middle. You gotta run them somewhere. You gotta run period on that play. And LSU missing the ball on that. And once again, having to have to settle for a field goal, down by 1, 7-6. Doesn't help now, even though it was a bad play call. Still, terrible throw Michael Pasick really's got himself in the pump, and all it's going to take is for Chris Jones and this offense to get themselves going. And this could turn out to be a rough day for LSU here at home. Nice street move. Wesley getting this one to the 26. So a 1-point lead. Florida still has yet to score offensively. Looking to see if they can do that here on this drive. We'll have Chris Jones under center. Pump fake. Pressure coming up the middle. Throws this one. Andres Garcia is going to haul in his first catch of the night. And it's only good for 1 yard. Second and 9, bunt formation to the right. They're going to go with some play action. And it's going to look like he's got some time. Throws over the middle of the field. That's not going to be caught by Jalen Kirby. Once again, like I said, Robert Harper, Jalen Kirby, one-on-one matchup. Right now, Harper's winning this battle. Great defense. Play action again. Chris Jones, all the time in the world, throws to the sideline. It's going to be caught by Garcia, but he's not going to be beyond the sticks. So once again, Florida falling short of getting the first down. Another 3 and out, and they're going to punt this one away. This is a much better punt than what we've been seeing from Crawshaw, man. He's much better. Gets it to the other side of the field at the 26. 9 seconds left and counting in this first quarter. This is more than likely to be the final play. Throws, and that's going to be a dime. First down, LSU, as he finds Brady Urquhart. Just a well-placed ball here this time by Kopasic. Like I said, when you see he has capabilities of making big-time throws. More than not, though, he doesn't make them, which of course shows his inconsistency that we've been able to see throughout this season. But he has the ability to drop in some good passes and make some big plays. He's got the receivers to do so as well. Got to be able to get those guys the ball. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 1-point ball game, 7-6. Florida on top, LSU's ball when we start the second. Once again, glad to be back in the booth with you guys calling this game. LSU and Florida SEC matchup here in the rain at Tiger Stadium. Counter run play. It's one of the few times they've ran the ball inside with Wayne Diesel. Just feel like if you got the quarterback struggling, got to give the running back the ball a lot more. These plays aren't going to cut it. Tackle made in the backfield here. Gain 3 on the counter, lost 3 off the screen. Just like that, LSU forced to have to pass it in a long third down situation.
On the ready.
Can't wait till Rob gets these playbooks, man, fixed to where we don't have to have these terrible play calls anymore. Telling you, it's going to be a whole different ball game. 3rd and 10, here with a throw. Urquhart trying to work for a first down there, beating Poole off the dig. LSU's going to move the chains. Already 88 yards receiving for Urquhart here in this ball game. Of course, a much shorter wide receiver. Love to use him outside. That's their number 2 wide receiver out here. Just going with the small guy. Making the big plays right now. Got to keep feeding the hot hand.
90 Wolf. Number 53. Mike 53. Let's go.
Finally run one up the middle. Wayne Diesel trying to put on a move. First down, LSU. Got to see a lot more of this. 7 carries for him up to this point. 34 yards. He's doing well on the ground. Use him to open up the pass game. You see a nice dive up the middle. Offensive line, in my opinion, has done a great job with protection. Both running and blocking, and passing, excuse me. And just when you give him props, he's caught moving early. Wayne Diesel, false start on the Tigers. It's going to back him up 5 yards. That's a momentum killer for a team that's been inconsistent on offense for LSU. To hurt them a lot more than you see other teams in those situations. Urquhart with a nasty juke move, though. Going to make something out of that wide receiver screen. Gets him to the 27. And gets a yard extra, the yards back. And they try to run it up the middle this time. Florida, they were ready for it. He can jinx like a pro. I know, man. I don't try to, man. But it always seems to be something. Always seems to be something that I say that ends up happening. Sometimes I just try to stay quiet.
Here we go.
3rd and 10. 5 wide, empty set.
Deep grip.
Big pass, it's going to throw. That's going to be deflected. I'm not even sure where he's going with that pass. Those just aren't the throws you make on these downs. And what it will do at least is put LSU in position. I mean, I'm not sure why make this throw. Monty Adams is literally in front of Hagan Brandon running his route for him. He just cannot make that pass. That's a risky throw. Could have been his 3rd interception. But at least this field goal can give him the lead. And the kick, it's going to be good. 9-7. Ourselves an odd score, literally. So there hasn't been any offensive touchdowns whatsoever in this game. Seeing a mix of just terrible play calling by the offensive coordinators and just poor execution. More so on LSU's side. I think for Florida, they just need to make plays. Period. I mean, they're making plays, but they're not making the plays to move the sticks. Nice little short stuff, but they need to open things up. See if this will be the drive where they do. A lot of under center stuff, maybe because of the rain or offset I formation. Counter run play, and Jonathan Wise got himself a lane up the middle, gains about 5 on the carry. It's a nice first down play to start out your drive, get some momentum going. And Jones fires over the middle. Jalen Kirby, that's his first catch, hauled in for a first down. Nice catch, good for 12 yards. Once again, under center is Jones. And they're going to go play action. Jones over the middle of the field. He's got a first down. Manny Wilson gets to the 43.
That's it, baby. We don't work.
It's a really good play here. Dig over the middle, working in the zone. And LSU's got some really good, solid cornerbacks on the outside. And because of that, they're in zone. You want to take advantage of it. Chris Jones making some pretty good throws. I think they just need to open it up more for him. Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. Saw where he was trying to go with that. Trying to hit Jalen Kirby, but the pressure was too hot for him to really sit still in that pocket and throw a good ball. Three-man rush. He just goes into the flats here. Garcia's going to break the tackle. Garcia picks up 8 yards on the play. 3rd and 2. Now they'll line up in the I with Jonathan Wise in the backfield. Play action. Doesn't get the block. Down he goes for a sack. That's Jabril Cox. 4th down, and Florida is out of field goal range. Another just Madden 20 play calling issue is running play action on these 3rd and short down situations too consistently. And in that play, you got to try to run Wise. Got to try to run a regular pass play, maybe under center, quick slant, a drag, something. Not the play action. Sometimes it works, but we've seen a lot of times in this series that has not been the case. And Crawshaw's been having some pretty terrible punts here. It's going to punt this one, skyrockets it in the air, and honestly, not too bad of a punt. As it puts him inside the 20 at the 19. LSU leading all field goals right now. Offense is really struggling in this ball game. They'll run this one. Diesel puts on a nice juke move. Able to fake out Stewart Jr. and gain 6 on the carry.
15 run.
Another hand off to Diesel, trying to hit a juke move. Not going to work on McGriff. As he stuffs him. Picks up half the distance needed. And on 3rd and 2, this is what I'm talking about here. A 5 wide empty set. Not sure about that, but hey, it's going to work out. Urkel, nice little spin move, picks up the first down for the Tigers. And really, sometimes you just sit there and cringe a bit. You know, shotgun short down pass plays that the coordinators decide to go with, but hey, it works. Slants wide open. Brady Urkers has been Kopassik's guy, as well as Hagan Brandon. Urkers already over 100 yards, I believe, receiving after that reception as well. He had 88 earlier within this one. Play action. Just checks it down here, trying to lower the shoulder. Not going to be able to run through Stewart.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Sam Thompson picks up 3. Throws. That's going to be almost intercepted. Great defense on Raven Gambino. Those are the plays, you know it's tough. You just want your big body wide receiver to make that play. 3rd and 7. Kopassik's going to bomb one. Deep down the field. He's got him beat. First down. LSU all the way to the 11. Bombs it to Raymond Gortman. And Raymond Gortman has just been outstanding throughout this season. This is I believe a 3rd string wide receiver, or 3rd or 4th. But he gets a lot of opportunities to make plays, and he more than not makes them. Right there, just had Stewart Jr. smoked. Huge catch. And once again, a late throw, underthrown by Kopassik. Could have been a touchdown there, but either way, big play made there by Raymond Gortman. Don't hand this one off. Diesel learning from their mistakes last time, and they're going to run with them down to the 6.
Mike 53. 53. Mike.
Back up the middle. End zone. Touchdown. LSU. 3rd rushing touchdown of the season for Wayne Diesel, and LSU will extend their lead. First offensive touchdown of the ballgame. LSU looking for the upset. The extra point is good. 16-7. It's Cade York. Knocks it through the uprights. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League. You are watching our college series. You have to play through this first, of course, to get to the big leagues of the RFL. Learn more about us on our website at relocationfootballleague.com. And Florida is going to get this one, takes it out of the end zone. A fumble. Well, I'm not sure this is going to stand here. Broken tackle. What a play, but too bad it's not going to stand. I doubt that ball came out before his knee touched the ground. Either way, that's still a bit of a momentum play, though. Just don't want to lose the football because that's still going to fire up LSU. The fact that they even made that play, or could have made that play. LSU's got to get some composure, got to get some things going. I mean, not LSU, Florida's got to get some things going here. And there it goes, booth review. This should be getting overturned. I think I saw, yeah, Presley, not the knee went down, but his back surely went down. Elbow, his hip right there, hit the ground. So that should be coming back to Florida. And of course, the points off the board. Florida's going to take over at the 24-yard line. They'll come out I formation. Been very conservative in their play calling. I think they just got to be a lot more aggressive. Nice, powerful run up the gut, though, by Jonathan Wise. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Back to Wise, up the middle. Great blocking. And I'm not sure what's going on with him in this trotting. He's got to be a lot more explosive than what we're seeing here. It seems at certain moments he's caught not going full speed. That could have been a huge play. A much bigger play it could have been if he was going full tilt ahead. They're going to give him another carry here. Trying to maneuver off his blocks. But LSU's defense, that'll wrap him up. No gain on the play. Now he's looking winded in the backfield. A heavy dose of Wise, but they'll look to pass Chris Jones. Throws this one up to Wise. That's going to be broken up incomplete. Once again, conservative play. Chris Jones going to have to make a big shot down the field here. At least 10 yards. Stepping up in the pocket, gets a key, block, throws. That's going to be incomplete. Excellent defense by Eli Ricks all over David Walters. That was a great job moving in the pocket, giving himself some extra time, setting up that block by his running back. Just too great at defense here. I talked about when LSU's in man coverage, they got themselves some really solid cornerbacks, and so because of that, when they're in zone, that's really when you want to pick them apart. But you just got to simply make the plays in man-to-man coverage. And here goes the punt. He's got some space. Juke move. Urker. Man, what a game this little guy is having. Little guy making big plays. I saw that comment in the chat earlier. Urker's just absolutely feeling it. It's just the first half so far. Second half should bring a lot more. But it actually is, even though it's been quite defensive and quite sloppy for both offenses, it's been still somewhat entertaining here. Just looking for somebody to start, turning things up, open up the playbook more. Kopasic's going to throw this one into the flats. Going to be caught, put out of bounds.
Down. 10 Lobo. We got 4. We got now.
They'll send a heavy blitz. All the linebackers goes into the flats here and quickly brought down by Dwayne Knox. That's the same type of play that Dwayne Knox took to the house, 88 yards off the pick six. Just throws it immediately into the flats. And I'm seeing, it's man-to-man coverage. It looks like the post route being ran over the middle of the field, the outside left wide receiver is too conservative. Both quarterbacks are being too conservative, maybe afraid to throw it in the rain here. So if the play's there, it could be made. Got to take that shot. 5 wide, empty set. Kopasic getting pressured and down. He's going to go for a sack. That's going to be Slayton. Not Slayton, actually it's Dexter. 5th sack of the season. And a timeout's going to be called by Florida. Looking to see if they can get some points for the end of this first half. Fair catch being called, but hey, solid punt right here. LSU's punter not having any problems. Zach von Rosenberg dropping it right inside the 10. Still have yet to see anything from this Florida offense. Got to be able to make some bigger plays. 1st and 10, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to be sacked. 8 up through the middle. Logan gets back there, almost getting a safety. Then Logan just powering right through the double team. And nowhere to go for Chris Jones. I don't think he was expecting that to be straight up the middle that fast. Now Florida's got to be careful here. Jonathan Wise does not look explosive out of the backfield, but he does on his play and somehow rips off about a 12 to 13 yard gain. 3rd and 5, much more manageable here for Florida. And he's going to throw, and he's got the completion. Still fighting for it for some extra yards. Big first down. Juan Castro will will move the chains, and Florida will immediately burn their second timeout.
Number 53, Mike 53. Let's pick it up.
Play action, looking for a shot play. Down the field, this is going to be caught by David Walters. That'll stop the clock momentarily. First down. Much better play calling. Just hate to see it later in stages where you could have called things like this earlier. And they have been running quite a bit of play action throughout the game, so I'm not going to say they haven't been calling this, but the aggressiveness. He's wide open. You've got to make that play, but really haven't seen him really take too many shots down the field to his wide receivers. You want to see him do a lot more of that like he's doing here, and man, what a hit. Garcia trying to hold on to that, and Mari Tucker just balls him up. Incomplete. Second and 10. Chris Jones. Time in the pocket. It's evaporating. Down is going to go for a sack. Ika will make it a long 3rd and 20. This is just holding on to the ball way too long. Know you got to make a play. Know the time's working against you. Got to get rid of it. Can't take these sacks here. And that'll be their final timeout called. 20 seconds left to go. Florida really needs this win here to stay the number 2 seed. Number 2 SEC team. Oh, what a play. Jonathan Wise. Slow but effective spin. Gets to midfield. Clock's going to keep running, though, and that should end this first half. Florida by no means is out of this game yet. Only down by 9. That was a nice spin move. Jonathan Wise just not looking like himself here today. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. First half of play, excuse me. Trying to play this instrumental here, but it's just simply not playing. So, guess I'll play this. Appreciate you guys, as always, tuning in to the RFL. Checking out this game. Know, of course, that we got more games coming you guys' way. Like this game coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern. Rob Roby will be calling this Tennessee versus Alabama. Hey, Alabama's got to be loving what they're seeing right now. They get the win here against Tennessee. They'll move up more than likely to that number 2 team. Might be at number 3 because LSU is, I believe, ranked. Oh, no, LSU is not ranked above them. So they should move up to the number 2 team if Florida falls in this game. And Florida, of course, is not looking for that to happen. But getting a look at how this game has been, it's kind of been, of course, sloppy play in the rain. Hate those rain games. But you've seen some big plays, such as this pick 6 to the house to kick us off. The first touchdown of the game by Dwayne Knox. This guy's been an absolute monster. Looking like a top-tier generic player. He's making plays every week. And I'm not sure what's going on. Glitching going on a little bit here. But, yeah, what I really want to see out of this second half, I want to see more aggressiveness, more assertive play calling from the Florida Gators. I mean, you're seeing the play action. You see they're looking for the big play, but I don't think it's necessarily the play calling that is not making the big play happen. It's more so Chris Jones being the conservative one in this situation. A lot of shorter passes. Maybe it's all covered. So I can't really say too much. Maybe it's all covered, but these guys, Chris Jones is going to have to find a way to make something shake down the field. Really like the way he was looking towards the end of that first half, pushing the ball down the field to his wide receivers when they were open off the crossers and things like that. I think they need to keep with that as best as possible. Of course, it's tough to get open on these cornerbacks, but you're going to have to pass the ball at some point. That's what they need to do. When it comes to the defense of Florida, I think they're doing a pretty good job as well. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, holding LSU to 16 points in the first half, as talented as the offense they got, and rattling Ryan Kopasik. I mean, that's getting the job done. I think they're doing a great job. Already 2 picks, and both in the first 2 drives. So Florida's doing a great job. But as for LSU, their offense, they just need to stop being one-dimensional. Way too many passing attempts going on by Ryan Kopasic. He's obviously struggling in this game. You gotta be able to set him up more comfortably with more runs with Wayne Diesel. That's the problem with the offense right there. You got the players to make the plays, run the ball more. When it comes to the defense, they're doing a phenomenal job. Not a single offensive point on the board for Florida. They keep that up. This is a game 1. LSU looking for the upset. Can they get this done? Let's take you guys back out onto the field. Second half underway. Florida will be getting the football down by 9 points. They'll take it from the 7th. And Presley gets to the 26-yard line. And Chris Jones time. 0 offensive points in the first half for Florida. Need to see a lot more production out of these Gators. Doesn't matter if you're on the road. If you want to be a top-tier team, you are a top 10 team in the nation. You got to be able to show that. We're going to throw on the move. Really like the play. I don't know what's going on with Jonathan Wise today. Slow moves, slow explosion, just not cutting it. Not looking his usual self. Andreas Garcia underneath off the drag. Third and 2, offset I formation. Here goes a run, and he's just going to be shut down. You see him trying to explode on that play. That's just LSU's defense just being good. Great job coming down here and filling that outside space that he had to work with. At least he thought he had to work with there. Amari Tucker and Blake Boone blowing this up. Huge stop. Once again, the terrible punts by Crawshaw. I mean, I'm not sure if it's the win or what, but LSU's punters punted both directions, and you haven't seen these type of issues. So that's Crawshaw all day. Wayne Diesel, 53 yards in the first half, 12 carries. In a touchdown. He got a touchdown on there. Did get a touchdown today. Play action. Throws. What a catch. Hagan Brandon. Big body tight end showing off the hands. It's his 7th reception of the day, 86 yards. And that's a nice momentum pass play there for Ryan Kopasic. Perfectly placed. Catch made there by Brandon. Can that fire up this offense? Play action again. Kopasic pressure. Throws. Great defense. Phenomenal play being made there. Broken up by Jaden Hill. Kopasic. Pass-heavy spree. And this is exactly what I talked about at halftime. Maybe throwing the ball a little bit too much. Would like to see Wayne Diesel probably get a carry just so it's not so many consecutive passes here for Kopasic, because now he's got a pass, and now he's going to be sacked. Pressure up the middle. Dexter with his 2nd sack of the game. 4th and 18 at midfield. And play call just horrendous. 4 verticals, it seems, just everyone running straight down the field. That is not the play call for this situation. Too easy to cover. So Florida's defense comes out here, gets a nice stop. Both teams unable to make anything shake. Here goes a punt out of bounds at the 24. Since they're bringing up Jonathan Wise, not sure what's going on with him today, but just looks disoriented. Very slow, just not operating at full speed here in the rain. Chris Jones going to throw. That's going to be caught by Wilson. Inbounds, first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Huge play on the sidelines there by Manny Wilson. Generic wide receiver, perfectly placed here by Chris Jones. Look at that. That's just great throw, an amazing catch. At their own 48-yard line, they'll run it, and, man, bottled up. Not on Wise that time, just not getting the blocking he was looking for on that play. Drew Falk sitting there waiting for him. It's his 10th tackle for loss this season. And LSU just blowing the middle of that play up. I formation on 2nd and 11. Trying to get to the outside. No move put on there. Stansberry able to knock him down at the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones, 3rd and 10 over the middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Andres Garcia. What a reception. 30 yards for the big tight end. You don't see a lot of guys be able to make this catch in traffic, especially in the rain. And look at this. Wow. It's an amazing catch. Blake Boone tackling and still clutching onto that football for first down. That's getting bagged.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Fake end around, handoff, and once again the trotting continues here for Jonathan Wise. Didn't seem he would have had much of a chance either way, but if he was full speed, able to cut to the left, I think he could have been able to escape. It's a great spin move there, though. Stansberry. Second and 13. Still on the ground here, cuts back. Well, this seems to be the cutbacks here for Jonathan Wise. Average Wise is honestly not doing all too bad. But this really could have a lot more explosive plays. Look at the shot to the end zone. That's incomplete. Not sure where the receiver was going. He just ran out of the back of the end zone. That's going to be 4th down, and Florida's going to have to settle for 3. The first time on the offensive side of the ball that they'll be able to get some type of points. That's a dangerous pass throwing in the area of 3 defenders. This will cut the deficit to 6. And we're good. 10-16. Florida within a score. Even though this has been an ugly performance from both teams, hey, a win is a win. Who's going to get it? And he's going to be taken in the end zone. Offense run out at the 25. Tell you, man, if there's any game that I just simply despise calling, it's rain games on Madden 20, man. Get the ugliest games in these conditions. A lot better on the new Maddens, but like back then, Madden 20, we're looking at exactly how it used to be every game. And there goes incomplete pass, trying to go to Gambino. Gambino just has not been able to create separation from these DBs. Well, his defense has done a great job on him. And Diesel, nice cutback. That's a great tackle, too, while confronting the block by Dwayne Knox. Read option. And he's indecisive. Just got to pick and choose a direction to go and stick with it. The indecisiveness pretty much sums up just how it's been this season for Ryan Kopasic, man. Just run, get the first down, overthinking things here. You got Amani Adams one-on-one against against you as a quarterback. You know you're not going to be able to shake him. And that's going to be a stop by Florida. Kirby's going to get to the 19.
Let's go.
There's a great opportunity for Florida to get down the field, score their first offensive touchdown, and come back in this game. Trying to run it there, and Jonathan Wise, good for 3.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Back to Wise. He's got blocking. And he's got some good yards. Makes the most out of that play. 3rd and 1.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
See if they go back to Wise here, or will they look to pass out? They will go to Wise. Keep blocking, and it's a foot race. Not fast enough to outrun Boone. But that is going to be a huge first down. Jonathan Wise, 81 yards, averaging 5 yards per carry now. Florida just stuck with it, man. You just really didn't see that consistent explosion at all here from Jonathan Wise, but he's starting to pick it up where it counts. It's in the second half of this game. Now Nathaniel Booker, the backup running back's going to check in here. Generic. And there he is to the outside. Big Derrick Henry looking boy gets up to the 40-yard line for a first down. 12 yards on his first carry of the game. See somebody looks like he's every bit of like 6'5" here, running the rock. Prominent. Still in the backfield. See if they give him another carry. That they will. Whoa, what a juke move. And he's off to the races. Okay, Nathaniel Booker. Big guy showing he's got some moves, and we got Jonathan Wise back in the backfield. Play action, off the runs. Great play call. Jalen Kirby spinning his way to the 21, first down Gators. Offense starting to heat up here for Florida. Jonathan Wise, 4 yards on the carry. Back in the I formation. Counter, no, play action, even caught me. Throws, caught by Andreas Garcia. First and goal, Florida. 2 yards away from a lead. That's a great throw. This big defensive tackle running straight for you. Right in front of your face, still drops a dime. There to Garcia. Hey, the run game's been great. Why not give it a shot here early? Jonathan Wise gets a carry. End zone. Touchdown. Florida. They have tied the game up. 16-16. An extra point will give the Gators the lead. Just when you thought in that first half things was getting ugly for Florida, these guys have battled and turned things around. And LSU is starting to falter here at home. In the extra point attempt to make the comeback real. It's good. 17-16 Gators. And if you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League. The college series has been as competitive as ever this season. Of course, first time getting it in the franchise, actually in franchise mode. You can see its effects this year. A lot of momentum, consistency of teams, inconsistency of teams. It's getting a real seasonal feel this year. LSU was looking for that upset, but now finds themselves once again back down by a point. More than enough time to get back in this ball game, though. It goes a handoff. Great blocking. Wayne Diesel, juke move to the 40. I'll say the 39. Still an amazing run, but that's an amazing job up front by his offensive line. I mean, look at all the space he had to work with here. Nice cutback to see all the field. Diesel trying to spark up that momentum early here on this drive to get that lead back.
Ready. 50, plant. 53, Silver.
Back to Diesel. Trotting a little bit, found himself a lane. Down at the 44, 5-yard gain, nonetheless.
Mike 13. He's coming. Check in. Watch the curl. Now.
Looking to pass, throws, that's going to be caught. Gambino sheds the tackle, taken down at the 40. LSU starting to move the ball. And there's always an explosion point in the RFL, man. And you know, you've seen a couple of explosive plays, but you're really now starting to see both teams find the plays that work against the other and make big plays. Right now, both offenses catching an identity.
Down. 90 Wolf.
And LSU here at the 40. Single backer goes a motion. Run up the middle, and that's just good defense at Florida that time.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo. Let's go.
This gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Throws over the middle of the field, wide open. What a cheap move. Hagan Brandon to the 15.
Let's go.
Once again, like I said, this guy is the arsenal to just do it all. Catch, block, juke. Look at that. Didn't all the way fake out Dwayne Knox, but hey, he got by him. That's all that matters.
Got it. 53. Check 53. Here we go.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. RFL fans, you know what to do. Let's get those fours up in the chat. LSU and Florida going to the wire here. Things picking up. Who's going to walk out victorious in this game? Can LSU get the upset? Throws wide open. Hagan Brandon falls a yard short of the first down. 9-yard gain. 119 receiving yards for Hagan Brandon. And he's just been his go-to guy since quarter one. Too big to guard, too fast to cover for linebackers. Perfect combination. Single back, we'll run it. Diesel, stiff arm, outside, end zone, touchdown, LSU, his 2nd and 4th of the season. What a play, stiff arm, sat him down, and just made his way in for 6. This game has gotten live. And the strong safety in the box trying to make the tackle. And Diesel showing, hey, they don't call me Diesel for nothing. Brought out the gas on that play to finish that. What a run. They're going to go for 2. Trying to go up by a touchdown. Ryan Kolpasic in the gun, looking, throws, and they've got it. Raven Gambino holds on 24-17. LSU, we have ourselves a game. Just picked up the excitement out of nowhere here. We still got over 14 minutes left to go in this fourth and final quarter. This guy's duking it out. Finally, a great play call. Finally. LSU kicking this one off. Florida takes a knee. The lead that they once had quickly gone as the defense gave up a touchdown. And it's up to Chris Jones and this offense to put themselves right back in it. We are seeing a masterpiece of an SEC matchup between these two teams. In the rain at that. I mean, it has been entertaining. Saw quite a bit of sloppy play in the first half, but they're tightening up here in the second. Chris Jones, nice quick pass off there to David Walters. 6 yards on the first down play. 2nd and 4. Jones can't get the pass off. Sacked by Glenn Logan for the second time. Looks like he was just about to be able to get that pass off. And he had just opted to take the sack instead a little bit. I think he could have probably got that one off. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not the guy down there throwing the ball. Let's get them caskets in the chat, man. Seen quite a bit of those already here in this game. Can't take one here on 3rd and 9. 4 potential receivers to the left sides here. And he's going to be sacked by Logan again. 3 sacks for Glenn Logan. And that's just the offensive line getting blown through on that play. Double team here. And he just blows right by. Got to do better for your quarterback. Looks like he was just about to air the top off of this defense. Just didn't have the time to do so. Three sacks alone for Glenn Logan. There's been multiple sacks for both sides here in this game. And multiple horrible punts like this. That's going to be fielded by Urker. Gets hit stick, and I've said it. I really think that this punter has been what's killed Florida in this game. Not sure. I've never seen him punt like this. But in this game, this guy has just been awful. And it's really hurting his team. I mean, he's starting LSU out at the 39-yard line. And on your side of the field, that's tough. Almost intercepted. Ryan pulled past it. 5-step drop. Goes over the middle. And just misfires there. Airtight coverage. Good defense. Needs 10 yards. He's going for the whole thing. And it's overshot. Raymond Courtman had a step on him. Just a little bit out of reach. I like the shot, though. It was almost there. Almost. They're going to try to kick the field goal from this distance. This is a long one. 56-yarder. It looks like he's got the leg. And it's good. 27-17. Wow. York looking like he kicked that one from New York here. Through the uprights. Not an easy kick at all to make, but hey, splits it. Here goes the kickoff. This one taken out of the end zone. Presley. Let's see the 21.
That's it, baby. We're gonna work.
Chris Jones coming out onto the field. He's been beat up quite a bit by this defense of LSU. A lot of sacks. Offensive line, got to do a better job of giving him protection. Plain and simple. Game is not over yet. I mean, down by 10. But a lot of time to be able to come back from that. Can't afford to punt either, because we've seen how that's been going. Here goes a screen. And that's just a great tackle. Great play made there by Mari Tucker. Stopping Jonathan Wise from breaking free. Still a nice 5-yard gain on first down. Jones steps up in the pocket. And this is incomplete. Not sure why he's going out of bounds in the first place. Third and 5. Jones wide open. Makes up for it. Juan Castro on the flag route. Gets out at the 45-yard line. Florida remove the chains. It's a great drop. Great drop on that pass. Right over Drew Falk in the open space. First and 10, Jones throws wide open. Jonathan Wise gets a hit stick. Man. Just unloads on him. That's Mari Tucker, the cornerback, too. Unfortunately, didn't check in, so he's not going to be a draftable player, but was a community player. Looking like a safety at cornerback here on this play. Five wide, empty set. Still over 10 minutes to go in this game. Florida looking for a big play. Wide open. Touchdown. Gators. David Walters just wide open. He took a shot, 2 after that throw. Stood in the fire and came out successful. That's a dime. And they are right back in this game. Extra point to put them within 3, and it's good. 27-24. 79 yards in 5 plays for Florida. Looking like one of the few games in the rain, even though we've seen the rain have its effect. Those few games in the rain, we're seeing some great play regardless. Urker's been having himself a day. Good return. Over 100 yards receiving here today for the bobblehead. Bobblehead Urk. First and 10 at the 33-yard line for LSU. Their lead has been cut down to 3. It's been a constant battle throughout this one, but you got to fight to the end in the RFL. Of course, you got to fight to the end for an upset. We're going to throw. Urker makes the catch, trying to hit the spin move. That's a great tackle made there by A.J. McGriff. Urker, I thought he had over 100 yards. Actually, right at 99 right now. He had 7 receptions for 99. And Wayne Diesel shut down up the middle. Florida looking to get the job done here. Can they get a quick 3 and out? It's all on Ryan Kopasic. Looking. Hit as he throws. That's not going to be enough. 4th down. So Florida's got themselves a chance and more than enough time to go down the field, score a touchdown, and end this game. Defense just showed out in a big way. And the punt. in the end zone for a touchback. Honestly, regardless of if Florida does come back and win this game, their number 2 spot in the SEC is going to be up for grabs for Alabama because they have 5 wins. They knocked off LSU. I believe that, yeah, if they win this game, oh, I forgot, South Carolina's in the mix, so never mind. The 1st and 10. Jones misses. Had a little bit of space to work with there. Got to make that throw.
Check 42, man. That's good. That guy's good. Tight on this side.
Jones again, trying to go to the sidelines, and that one's out of reach. Tried to reach for 2 sailing passes too far outside of the reach of his wide receivers. He needs 10 yards here on this play. Jones got ample time, great protection, and he is going to take another sack here. That time, that's on Jones. Sack and a half for Ika. Not sure why the cameraman is recording a sleeve right now and an elbow, but of course we hire the best in the business. Ika comes there. Another sack for LSU. Just can't have that happen. Take a chance or throw it away. And man, you're better off going for it. That punt literally goes where the first down marker was at. And LSU is going to take over at the 31. I'm not sure what's going on with Crawshaw. You probably could use your wide receiver to punt the ball instead. This guy has been flat out awful. Play action. And that's going to be dropped out of the hands of Diesel.
Set. 60 out more. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Handoff. Great blocking. Diesel. Stiff arm. First down. LSU. 2 yards away from a 100-yard night on the ground. 7 minutes and 26 seconds away from a potential upset. That's just good running. Looking at the conference standings, of course, at number 1, you got Georgia's 6-1 record. Florida's number 2 with the 4-2. South Carolina's 4-2. Alabama's 4-2. LSU's 5th in the SEC at 3-4. This will be a big win for them. And nice pass out there. Gambino falls a few yards short.
Ready.
11 yards away from the separation they're looking for. 2 yards away from the first down. Looking to pass for it. Throws. This is going to be broken up. That's great defense. If I'm LSU, I think you run Diesel here. 2 yards has been running well. They're going to look to pass instead. Throws. Intercepted. And that's why you should run it. Can Childress take it all the way? Hawk down. No, he's not. 20-10. Touchdown. Florida. They take the lead. 3 interceptions for Ryan Kopasek. Just a terrible play call. Even though the play call is bad, you just cannot make that throw. Second time trying to throw into the flats, and it goes to the house on Kopasek. And that could cost them this game. Wow, what a play by Childress. Maybe Childress, I'm not exactly sure. But, man, LSU had the potential upset right there on that drive. If they could have scored a touchdown, instead, they throw one to the other team. And Florida, extra point, to give them a 4-point lead, 31-27. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. LSU still has a chance here. They still have a chance. But that momentum, it's gotta be shot after that play right there. 3 picks. 2 defensive touchdowns for Florida. Look at the statistics. No passing touchdowns there for Kopasik. Everything else looks good just about.
50 plant.
But no touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Says it all. Kopasik still airing it out here. And that's going to be a catch. I still feel like LSU's got time here. Integrate the run to build up that momentum for the passing. Come out here, pass heavy. With a struggling quarterback, results in turnovers and plays like this, just inconsistency due to the amount of pressure. And he's got to deal with to drive his offense down the field. Now he's got to throw it a 3rd and long situation. Pressure's coming, and he just throws this one away. Wise decision, just not trying to force anything. 4th down. Almost blocked by Dwayne Knox. He had 2 blocks. I went for touchdowns in one game. I think back in week 2 or 3. Lucky to get that one off. But good thing LSU not having punter problems. Outs on their defense to get a quick stop here on Florida. Chris Jones, 20-31. 254 passing yards, touchdown, no interceptions. He's played well. Conservative the first half, but a lot more aggressive in the second half, as I talked about. And you're seeing it pan out to be successful as it is on this play. Hook route connected. Jalen Kirby. Looks like they're going to call him just short of the 1st down. Let's see where defense ranked. Wow, running through everyone on that play, Jonathan Wise. Yeah, he just was a slow burner in this game. Started out really bad, but just really starting to kill him. You can see LSU's defense ranked 10th in the nation. 114 yards given up here total tonight. On the ground. Oh, wow. What's going on here? Let me, So right now, out of nowhere, I've been disconnected from EA servers. What is going on here? Okay. Looks like the game's still going, though. Let me get back to the game. Can I finish this out? Okay. Well, we're good. Good thing we're not online. Let's keep it going. 2nd and 11. Handoff. Gets to 36. Man, I'm excited we're not online with this, because that would have been it. LSU trying to pull the plug, man. You see that? 3rd and 4, Florida. This is a big down for LSU. They need to get the Gators off the field. Throws, and that's a huge play by Stansberry. Try to get it right beyond the sticks here. Stansberry playing this very well. Jonathan Wise can't hold on to the ball. Excellent play. Defense once again breathing life, giving another opportunity here for LSU. A field goal is not going to cut it. They need a touchdown, and of course they're going to get blessed with a punt here. Offense going to get started at the 36. It's all on number 11 here. Had a rough game, but you come out on top, you win this game.
Ready to break.
You get to put all that behind you. Win's a win. Can you have a Latavian Royale moment? 1st and 10. Throws wide open. 1st down. LSU, Raven Gambino. to the 44. Great protection by the offensive line. I think the offensive line for LSU's done a great job throughout this one. Just need to find the players to make the plays. The players, of course, got to make the big plays despite the coverage and everything else. Got to believe in Ryan Kopasek at this point. Can he get it done? Throws underneath. Gambino trying to get outside. Out of bounds. That's a great tackle made there by Wiley. Hey, it's just under 2 minutes. They got more than enough time and their timeouts to come back in this game. They're letting time dwindle down right now, though. They need to snap this football. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe trying to just not leave too much time on the clock for Florida. They're kind of shooting themselves in the foot right here. It's not like they're all the way into Florida's territory. There goes a throw. And a fourth interception that will more than likely seal this game. Wow. Third interception this season for Ron Wiley. 4 picks for Ryan Kopasek. Way too late on that throw. And even if it's the wide receiver was covered well, gotta throw that away. He obviously got baited here. You can see Ron setting it up, giving him some space, and then just running up, taking that away. LSU's got one last chance to try to get in this game, and that's with a stop. They have to force a 3-and-out on Florida right now, or that's going to be the game. And that's a great way to get things started. Tackle in the backfield. Timeout burn.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
2nd and 11. There's a motion. Might pass out of this. No, they run. And that's a pretty decent run. About half the distance. 3rd and 6. LSU desperately needing this stop. If Florida gets the first down, it's game over. Jones looking. A lot of time in the pocket. Pressure's coming. Down he goes for a sack. Immediate timeout burn. 1 minute, 11 seconds for LSU. Can't take that sack there, because that helps out in field position. And of course, this punter. Oh my goodness. Out of bounds at the 38. It's got to be the worst punter we've seen in the college series. No timeouts. 1 minute and 5 seconds. LSU needs to drive down the field 62 yards. Someone's got to make a play. Ryan Kopasek can't afford to throw another interception. And he almost does. They say he was out of bounds when he caught that. Wow, that almost was interception number 5. Just out of room there. Goes this one into the flats. And he does not get out of bounds. They say that knee fell. So time's still going to keep running. 3rd and 7. Kopasek has got to bomb something down the field. That's what he does. And it's going to be incomplete. 30 seconds. 4th down. This is the last chance for LSU. I really wouldn't go Hail Mary here. I would try to go something deep down the field. And even though I hate this play call, try to go with maybe four verticals with the deep crossers. Looks like that's what they might do with the trips there to the field side. But no, they go play action. Throws, and that's going nowhere. Turnover on downs. LSU is going to fall in this game. They had multiple opportunities, and Ryan Kopasek just could not cash out. And fake Ed Orgeron here. He's ready to leave just like him. LSU's open, guys. Still a great game. LSU just unable to get it done at home. Knee is taken, no timeouts remaining for LSU. And the clock hits 0. LSU is going to drop their 5th game of the season. They lose 2 more games, they won't even be bowl eligible anymore. And as for Florida, this is a huge win for them, as they'll remain the number 2 seed in the SEC for the meantime. Because looking back at the conference rankings here, if South Carolina somehow falls and Alabama wins in this next game coming up tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, then they'll have both a 5-2 record. And Alabama, since they defeated Florida on the season, will take that number 2 spot. But regardless, Florida's looking good. LSU, man, looking abysmal right now. Tough loss. Final score, 31-27. We'll go ahead and dive into the statistics, man. And you can see right here, just a horrible game from Ryan Kopasek. 55 passes. Can blame a lot of it on the play calling. It's too much passing. Should have ran with Bees a little bit more. And honestly, it's not like they 19 carries for Diesel. Should have got more in that game, man. But 29 of 55, 350 yards. That looks good, but 52%. No touchdowns or entos. Man, that's just a horrible game. Chris Jones, 21 of 33, 264 yards passing, 63%, 1 touchdown, no interception. Just had himself, an average day. Got done the job he needed to get done. And that's just lead his offense in these conditions. Quarterbacking in the rain is just sloppy. Wayne Diesel, close to a 100-yard game. Tried his best, man. Did the best with his carries. Averaged 5.1 yards a carry. 2 touchdowns. 19 carries, 98 yards. That's just that's a great game by him. Unfortunately, can't come out with the win. Jonathan Wise, this guy turned out to be good, sneaky good at the end of the game here. 23 carries, 105 yards, and a touchdown. We get a look at the receiving end of things. Leading in yards, Hagan Brandon, saw a heavy dose of him from LSU. 10 receptions, 122 yards, no touchdowns. Brady Urker almost had himself 100 yards as well. 1 yard short off of 7 catches, 99. David Walters leading the Florida Gators in receiving yards. 4 receptions for 68 yards and 1 touchdown. Big bomb over the middle. Andreas Garcia, 6 for 67. Raymond Gambino, 5 for 54. And then Raymond Gortman, man, with the plays that he's given at his position, the depth chart that he's at, he's just makes the most of them, man. 51 yards for him off of 1 catch. He had one where he had to step on a defender, got overthrown there. Manny Wilson, 2 for 39, 2 for 37 here for Castro, 3 for 33. Kirby, and really not worth going through the rest there. We get a look at the blocking. Horrible blocking here by Florida. Juwan Garrison, 3 sacks given up. He had a sack given up by Chris Knox here, and 2 sacks given up by Adrian Clifton. And there's 2 sacks on the LSU side. Liam Shanahan, and a sack given up by the tight end there, Andreas Garcia. But offensive line play for Florida more so was horrendous. Get a look at the defense. Dwayne Knox, I talked about this guy being everywhere, and he led in tackles in this game. 9 solo out of the 13 that he had. He had leader in tackles this season in this college series with 12. Another double-digit tackle game for him. Ron Wiley, 9. 8 for Glenn Logan, who had himself a phenomenal day. Look at this, 2 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. Guy was balling. 8 for Blake Boone as well, and AJ McGriff. Not going to go through the rest of the tackles there. Tackles for loss. Glenn Logan had himself 2, as well as Tadaro Slayton. And a tackle for loss from Ika, Stevens, Polk, Stansberry, Cox, Adams, Gore, and Dexter. Sacks, 3, of course, leading for Glenn Logan. 2 for Jabril Cox. Javon Dexter had himself 2 as well. Sack and a half for Ika. And the other half going to Brian Stansberry. Interceptions, 4 total interceptions, all thrown by your boy, man. I don't blanked on his name. That's how bad it is. I had to forget about this performance here. Ryan Kilpatrick, that's it, yeah. Tyler Childress. Childress had himself a pick. Ron Wiley had himself a pick. And Childress took it to the house for 91 yards, man. 91 yards to the house for a touchdown. 91 yards to the house, too, for Dwayne Knox. Thought it was 88, but he actually had a 91-yard interception. That's amazing. So 2 pick sixes. Brad Stewart Jr., an interception. This phenomenal game. 4 pass deflections from Ron Wiley, too. This was a outstanding performance by him. Interception, as I talked about as well, and then a load of 1 pass deflections from these guys here. Getting a look at forced fumbles. There was none of those. No safeties. 2 defensive touchdowns, of course, off those pick sixes by Childress and Knox. And that's all she wrote. Kicking. Let's look at the punting, man. Kershaw averaged 24.6 yards a punt. Absolutely atrocious. 10 punts. Wow. He punted about half the punts as Kershaw and still almost had the same amount of yards. I'm going to have to look to see how terrible this punter is. I mean, why was he this bad? That's crazy. But that's all I wanted to look at there on special teams. Nothing else really. And yeah, not going to go through the highlights or anything. Trying to get this file to Rob as fast as possible. Got to take photos. And until then, hey, enjoyed calling this game for you guys. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. Hey, tune in tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. SEC action continues. Number 12, Alabama, hosting number 21, Tennessee. Slim Duncan versus Rocky Franklin. Till then, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.